Hi friends, this is the great Old Monk, and today we are with the Oppo F9 Pro and Vivo V9. So the Vivo V9 was launched in March and the Oppo F9 Pro has recently launched in India. So now coming to the device looks pretty much similar, the Oppo and Vivo. So we are talking about the device in little bit of detail, where we are talking about the camera, the specs, and also the design of the device. Now talking about the design, both the device comes with the 6.3-inch Full HD Plus display. So in the Vivo you are getting a notch display, whereas the Oppo is calling a water drop screen. So this is the little bit a small difference, as you can see in the top. The Oppo comes with a small drop kind of notch, whereas the Vivo has something similar to the iPhone 10. So this is what the device is in this display. The screen size is almost identical. Both have 19:9 ratio. Now coming to the device, the rear camera and the front camera, which is the important part. In the Oppo you are getting 16 plus 2 megapixel rear camera setup, whereas in the Vivo you are getting 16 plus 5 megapixel camera setup. Now talking about the front camera, in the Vivo you are getting a 24 megapixel camera, whereas in the Oppo you are getting a 25 megapixel camera. The Oppo F9 Pro has already inbuilt AI feature in the camera, whereas they're talking about the Vivo V9, they don't have an AI camera. Now talking about the main hardware specs of the device, it is the processor. Both the devices come with the octa-core processor, but in Oppo F9 Pro you are getting a MediaTek processor, which is a Helio P60, whereas in the Vivo V9 you are getting a Snapdragon 626 processor. Both are octa-core and definitely both are powerful enough to handle the games very easily, and the multitasking can be done very frequently. Now talking about the RAM, comes with the 6GB and the 64GB storage. There will be a 4GB 64GB model. So definitely this is not the big thing. Both have the expandable memory and also the dual SIM card support. Both have the 4G VoLTE support also in the meanwhile. Now talking about the security feature, both come with the fingerprint sensor at the back. Both have the face unlocking. The face unlocking is not a big thing. Both unlocks very fast. So definitely the face unlock is a good feature coming on both the devices. Now talking about also the design, the Vivo V9 comes with the pretty ordinary plastic design, whereas the Oppo F9 Pro is calling it a gradient design. Now talking about the battery, the Oppo F9 Pro comes with the 3500 milliampere battery with a Whoop charging, which is actually a very fast charging, whereas now talking about the Vivo V9, it comes with the 3260 milliampere battery, which can be charged with a fast charger. It does a dual engine fast charging support, but it is not as fast as Oppo. Now talking about the software, both the devices come with the Android 8.0 Oreo out of the box, and I guess both the devices will get Android P very soon. So definitely OS is not a big issue. Both the devices also have the dual app support, so you can run multiple accounts in that. This is all about the Oppo F9 Pro and the Vivo V9. This is just a design and the specs compare. This is not an in-depth review comparison. So this is @IOldMonk signing off. Please like the video, share the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for us.